Hey guys, Mr. Freddy here, and finally, Weirdo Vlogs is back. It's been like a year since I did just previously did an episode, and then the hiatus happens, and you know, just a bit too busy on focus on like other stuff on my first channel, but and also the reaction stuff on this second channel. But here it goes for the main focus of this episode. Well, the patched update for Security Breach comes out on March 15th. Well, there's no evidence on when the patch comes out, since there's some speculation it might come out sometime in February or sometime around the spring season, since, the physical release of Security Breaches comes out in March 15th. But there's no sign for the Switch port, which my speculation is it might come out sometime in summer, since that's where the FNAF community is extremely active. If there's like any highlights or like big news, like either DLC, new merchandise, and maybe more cover reveals on upcoming books, that was gonna be based around the Security Breach universe. Well, which I'm just looking forward to getting the Tales from the Pizzaplex series when it comes out in the summer, and I'm expecting a Switch port for Security Breach sometime in like late April or early May, if they actually already get the patch update out. Which the game is quite buggy, especially the ridiculous amounts of speedruns this game has. Seriously, speedrunners pretty much broke the game in half, which it can be easy, but it can be tricky to try to pull things off to beat the game pretty early. But you know, it's just kind of sad that the game wasn't that scary enough. Since they promise it's mostly gonna be some crazy stuff going on, like the Alpha Z bots, the giant Music Man, Burn Trap, salvage clam rocks, and all that, and this mysterious tentacle creature. you know, I just was hoping that for for the patch update, maybe like fix up the glitches that causes like there's a lot of game breaking glitches and a lot of bugs. Just get rid of them, and maybe I like pretty much put in a difficulty setting, so you can like a more challenging adventure, to go through. And maybe I like side stories, maybe like the Vanessa side story, the Glamour Bonnie side story, which maybe both of them could be like some like prequel stories, like a Security Breach type of prequel DLC, which will be amazing, and probably and so as the DLC, that takes place like directly after Security Breach, possibly we're gonna like need to like fix up the animatronics, before it's daytime, which I'll be happy about it. Maybe we could like have like maybe some new faces to face off. Like maybe imagine a freaking balloon boy, a Glamrock balloon boy, a Glamrock Foxy. Let's see, Glamrock Mr. Hippo. Imagine it. Glamrock Happy Frog, Glamrock Orville, Glamrock Pig Patch. Well, it might be a bit too much to think about, but I just hope they're gonna bring in some new animatronics for the DLC. Maybe the Sun and Moon animatronic will return as Mean Fred. Maybe Vanessa comes back somehow. I guess Buzzy will be like a more bigger Fred than freaking Burn Trap from the main story game, from the main story. And also maybe like add in more mini games, because I'll be fun to have to add more mini games that just have some like lore, a lot of trying to decipher the lore and see what's going on, like do what why did didn't we see like Glitch Traps is a physical form, that wasn't like the one from Help One, but it's more like Springtrap from FNAF 3, and what's the other thing? maybe make the game, maybe make the DLC a bit more scarier. Make it a bit scarier. When, like, maybe like if like freaking Vanny just show up like at random moments and just coming after you. Maybe bring that Vanny meter back for the DLC, since I'll be happy about it. And maybe some references to the books might be fine. Like we already seen them in the finished game, like the Plus Trap Chaser and Fetchy Boy. And maybe for the DLC, maybe there could be like a Stitch Rafe cameo, a Ralpho cameo, a what's the other thing? Friendly Face cameo, Rosie Pigpatch cameo. That'll be interesting. Like maybe like even if it won't happen because we can't like put the book universe and the game universe together into one big world, which it won't happen. But unless it's FNAF World 2 or Into Madness, because maybe they could do something big with that one. Since Security Breach is already big enough at Into Madness, it might be get a little bigger. But anything else? Well, for the evidence of why I think the patch update might come out in March 15th, is because because it's the same date as the physical release of the PS4 and PS5 releases of the game, and and there's gonna be like a possibility we might get like a trailer for like or an announcement for the Switch port on that day, or possibly earlier. Don't know. Well, I just hope that Steel will work extremely hard to make the DLC, the patches, trying to patch out the game well before they had to get to release the DLC that felt like side stories to the main game. So yeah, so I just hoping that when I get the Scary Page for Switch and it was fully patched, I'll just gonna have lots of fun in it instead of just a bit confused and get a little bit frustrated over the glitches and the bugs in it. Like, yeah, it's no Cyberpunk 2077 or Sonic 06, but come on, Steel Walls just promised they wanted to fix up the game, with patches, which for especially the cutscenes, the ending cutscenes should have been like fully animated. Like comic strips look fine, but I just prefer it as like fully animated. Just like the after and ending, the opening cutscene. Those are like the only two that feel fully rendered, while the endgame cutscenes look fine. But sometime it it just felt like it should have been like fully animated. But hey, at least that the Legacy of the Security Breach will live on with mods until the Switch and Xbox One port comes out and Xbox Series X drops. So for now, I just hope I have a pretty good night, guys, and happy early March into for King, which I might think about making a video about it, but still don't know what can I do for Martin Luther King Day on my channel. So yeah. So for now, hope you have a very good weekend, guys, and see you tomorrow for a new video on my first channel. So have a great night. Bye. Got you good.